Hello everyone, welcome to SV CodeCafe. We are going to explore more exciting and innovative technologies, and today we are diving into one of the hottest topics in tech world, which is generative AI. Generative AI is everywhere right now because of its large capabilities. In this video, we will cover what is artificial intelligence and then generative AI. After that, we will cover history of generative AI and then relation between generative AI and AI. Then understanding of large language models and finally understand the use cases of generative AI and large language models. So before we jump on to introduction to generative AI, let's understand what is artificial intelligence. It is a technology that simulates human-like behavior. It's designed to understand, think, and make decisions similar to how humans do. But how does it actually work? Let's break it down. First, AI understands by processing large amounts of data. For example, if you show thousands of pictures of cats and dogs, it learns to distinguish between the two. This is similar to how we learn as humans. Then next, AI thinks by analyzing the data it has learned, just like how we consider different options when solving a problem. AI can analyze different solutions or outcomes based on the information it has been given. And finally, AI makes a decision using algorithms and logic, kind of how our brain decides what to do next after thinking things through. Now let's understand generative AI. It is an exciting field of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as text, images, videos, and many more. Generative AI uses something called large language models or LLMs. These are advanced algorithms trained on massive amounts of data like books, websites, images, and videos. So they can learn patterns and structures in large language and visualize the data. For example, an LLM like GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, can generate human-like text because it has learned how sentences are formed, how ideas flow, and what words often go together. Think of LLM as a super intelligent assistant. When you give it an input, whether it's a question or a prompt or a command, LLM processes that information and generates a response. This is how tools like ChatGPT or other AI assistants are able to answer users' questions, write text, or even help with coding. So let's understand about history of generative AI, how generative AI got evolved, and the models in the market in AI field. Let's take step by step. Let's let's take a quick trip back in time to 1943. This was the year when the first scientific paper on neural networks was published, marking the beginning of journey that would lead to modern AIs. Two scientists, Warren McClough and Walter Pitts, published a paper titled A Logical Calculus of Ideas Immanent in Nervous Activity. In this paper, they introduced the concept of a neural network, a model inspired by how human brain works. And there were many other researches conducted on the AI field and models were evolved, but in 2017, there's a major turning point in the field where groundbreaking paper introduced a new architecture called the transformer, and it changed the game for AI models, especially LLMs. I will cover more about transformer in different video. In 2018, Google introduced a revolutionary AI model called BERT, which stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers. This was a major milestone in the development of AI field. BERT is based on a transformer architecture, which was introduced in year 2017. But what made BERT special was its ability to understand the context of words in a sentence more effectively than previous models. In 2020, OpenAI released GPT-3, AI model that set a new benchmark for performance in the field of AI. GPT-3 is trained with 175 billion parameters. So these parameters are like the brain cells. They help it learn and make up predictions. The more parameters a model has, the better it can understand complex patterns in data. With 175 billion parameters, GPT-3 could process and generate text with a level of accuracy and fluency that had not been seen before in previous models. In 2022, OpenAI made a huge leap by launching ChatGPT, bringing advanced AI technology as a user interface like assistant chatbot directly into the hands of users around the world. So each users in the globe are having AI access. So let's understand relation between generative AI and AI. So generative AI belongs to AI family and artificial intelligence is the global field which has subfield as machine learning and it has subfield as deep learning and then generative AI. And generative AI are parallel to large language models because generative AI uses large language models. Those come under deep learning. Understanding of large language models. LLMs are foundational AI models that have changed the way we interact with technology. They are trained using large amounts of data, much of it sourced from internet like text from websites, books, and articles. This large data set helps the model learn the structure of language, understand the pattern, and generate meaningful responses. LLMs are not only powerful, but they are also incredibly versatile. They can perform a wide range of tasks like generating a text, translating a text from one language to another language, summarizing the text, question answering, and many other for users' input. We will understand other use cases where this generative AI fits in upcoming slide. Most popular models are OpenAI's GPT models, like something like GPT-4, GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4, other models, Google's Gemini, Meta's Llama, and many others. So there are large number of use cases and some of very generic and popular use cases, which are text generation, text summarization, text translation, question answering, and then code generating because these generative AI LLM models are even trained with code, and then text classifications, and which sentiment analysis. image generation, video generation, and music generation, and many others. And these are the tasks or use cases performed by generative AI LLMs are based on the user input, which often called prompts. We will learn what these prompts are and prompt engineering in further videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about generative AI introduction. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. You don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials and insights. We have got a lot of excitement content coming up. Also hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. That way you'll never miss an update. Thanks again. I will see you in the next video.